Hello Aquarius, and welcome to your Tarotscopes for the time of September 2013. Now we will be looking at your home and your family, your career and your goals. We'll also be looking at your finances during this period of time, health and well-being in relationships. Okay, the first thing that you do have around you during the month of September in connection with the home and the family is a lot of discussions, and these discussions are about finances, seeing what the future is here, putting in plans. You may be finding that you're advertising a lot more, or there's a lot more pictures or photographs or things like that. It's like as if no matter what it is, social media is going to become important. It could be that you're just getting a fantastic internet connection, whatever, but it is this is a very strong month for you, feeling quite positive about what the future is. You're seeing the bigger picture out of anything that has been going on, and you're quite happy. You're not feeling as dismissive as what you would have done months ago about these choices. Okay, this time you're really embracing, and I just feel a fantastic result coming out of it. This is big business to you. You're really discussing this, and you're really kind of putting down what it is that you want to achieve. And even if this is financial, I just feel some really great improvements coming along. In connection with your career and your goals, you're going to have to change a few things. Life is not running according to plan at the moment. You may be finding you're in a bit of a no-win situation. You can't change shifts. You have to do what you're doing, okay? There is no choices here. And this is because perhaps the company or the environment that you're working in doesn't allocate for change at this time. They have no choice in either. Hands are tied. It could be that you're looking at getting out of a no-win situation, and you have to do a lot more negotiation because of that. For those that are kind of looking for work, if you're unemployed, you may be finding that you have no choice but to do so. There may not be something that you really are attracted to working, but you have no choice but to take that up. So I just kind of get, the guys upstairs are saying, listen, you've been in a bit of a no-win situation on this front now, and we understand that, but something needs to change. Even if it's just a temporary change to kind of pull yourself out of it, you're going to be a lot happier once you initiate or make that commitment. In connection with your finances, look, income has been a little bit displaced, so that means that sometimes you've got it coming in, and then other times it seems to be a little bit all over the place, and this month is going to be a little bit the same. Something's not really going to come out in your favor, so really watch your pennies as far as making commitments in with legalities. If you're buying or selling, you may be finding that you're only just selling, not making quite a large profit there. Okay, you're putting all this energy in, but you're not getting a lot coming back to kind of supplement your income or supplement your financial security. And it could be that you need to really look at your bank accounts and go through them a little bit more thoroughly, especially if it's credit cards, and make sure that everything's going okay there on the financial fronts and that you're not being overcharged. In connection with your health and your well-being, now you are going to be finding that this is one of those months, it's all about clearing the slate, okay? Making sure that everything's changed. You're turning over a new leaf. You're cutting out the dead wood. You're getting rid of habits that no longer, serve a purpose. And this can be quite daunting because we've been so used to having that in our life for such a strong period of time. The thought of not having it there seems okay, but we really haven't grasped that concept. And this is what this month's about. It's about knowing that you're going to be turning over a new leaf, knowing that it's going to be beneficial to you, but also knowing that you deserve better in your life. Be this a better diet, be this a better attitude, be this better people and friendships and support rods, whatever it may be, knowing that you need this. And this is all going to be a key turning point for your health and your well-being. In connection with your relationships, now with your relationships, sometimes we can be in a position where we're quite powerless to make a lot of decisions or a lot of changes. We just have to wait it out. And I know that you're getting a little bit anxious at the moment because you tend to be pushing buttons. And sometimes when we push buttons, we tend to find that we come down to a period of time where we are in a bit of a low point. And so the guys upstairs are saying, listen, don't feel that you don't have a controlling interest in your relationships or your relationship sectors, but to realize that sometimes we need to have patience. Sometimes we need to realize that others are capable of making the decision. We can't change anyone else. We can change ourselves, but we can't change somebody else. You may be feeling that whatever your terms and your conditions, whatever you're trying to negotiate, seems to be going through one problem after another, and this this is one of those months just to relax and see if you can just put off any choices or decision making, especially for another month or so, and see if it's a little bit more favorable for you then. For those that are looking, I just kind of get, I guess, you know, the words don't be so pushy, but that may not be the case. It could be that you are, you know, a little bit shy, a little bit more reserved, and maybe this is something that you feel a little bit powerless to change. And I feel that even with relationships that you would like to have into your life, you know, even if these are friendships, you may be finding that this is one of those months, like I said, wait it out, see how it's going to go. You're kind of feeling like you're a little bit powerless to make any changes right now, but that may not be the case, you know, coming up in the next few weeks, or, you know, by the time in the month of October.